Okay, chat. The last time I made a Dragon Ball Legends video, there was complaints, there was problems. I didn't like it. I was basically saying how this game's greedy. I'm gonna second that. And I want to give you all my thoughts and opinions on my personal new design philosophy of this game. Now, I came to the conclusion when they dropped Super Saiyan 4 Goku that I will just be saving my CC until Ultras drop. And then they dropped this, and I realized, oh yeah, they're dropping supporters, and supporters, they can only be captured on Legends Limited banners. So it's like incentive for you to summon on weak-ass units. Yeah, Legends is not looking too hot to me, man. I'm just gonna sit there and say that right now. I'm not like trying to sugarcoat it or anything. This is this ain't it, Legends. I'm gonna say it like that. This ain't it, bro. I'm sorry to cash in on like the major hate that this game's receiving right now, but before the game was receiving the massive amount of hate, I made a video trashing this fucking game. I made a whole video talking about how this game's greedy. It seems like it's going down the wrong path. It's not looking good, and you know, they dropped this, and I'm not really too excited. I'm not really too hype. I literally have the face of just a soulless machine. What do I mean by that? I literally don't give two fucks about this entire thing that they just showed me. I don't care about the supporters. I don't care about the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku they just mentioned. I didn't crack not one smile this entire time. I didn't give two cares about anything. I guess we're just not gonna get a 1% sparking. I mean, maybe I just missed the 1% sparking. I don't have enough stars for the Zenkai. For the Nova Shinron. Yeah, I don't have him at 7 stars, right? This game is just, you know, it's just, I'm just gonna say it bluntly, it's pissing me off. This celebration so far isn't hype. It isn't fun. They're not giving us enough CC. I'm just gonna be blatantly honest. Now, I did watch a video of Goresh saying, oh, basically they are giving us more CC throughout the year, but the celebration where it counts, we're getting major ultras, and we want to summon and incentivize to play. They're giving us less where it really counts, right? This new philosophy of just making ultras the best character in the game hands down, and if you don't have them, well, good luck. The pull rates of these characters are abysmal. They're trash. They're not compensating at all. They're trying to make it as if they're doing good things, and I'm not falling for the bullshit. And I don't give two fucks about the players who are supposedly having so much fun with this game. Yet you are a paying player, right? You're benefiting because you're playing. You're paying to play. As a free-to-play player, right, which a lot of people are. I'm not going to say most people. Some people spend money here and there, but they're not like huge whales like, the 1% of players, right? Like, these pay-to-play players like to imagine and like to act like they are just the majority of players, which they're not. It's not a healthy game where, ultras are the rarest rarity, and they're not giving you a lot of CC, and they're basically just saying, fuck you if you don't have them, right? Now, to make it even worse, they're trying to incentivize summoning on Legends Limited banners when I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's gonna be mid as fuck. I'm not gonna be surprised. And the incentive is, oh, but you need the supporters. Like, what are you gonna do without these supporters? You need the supporters. You have to summon on this banner. Like, you've got to summon for the supporters, man. That, like, you have to do it. This is what Legends is doing. They're sitting there baiting and raging and smiling behind the desk, knowing people are going to summon for this character because of these supporters. Not really necessarily because of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, such a good Legends Limited character, which he might be. It might be an anomaly. Super Saiyan 3 Goku might really just be an outstanding character, right? He might really just be worth the pool, but guess what? He's only 2 times multi-Z power. You're only going to get him probably once or twice if you're lucky. You still need a good amount of CC to get the character. If you think I'm lying, look at some of these YouTuber summons. I'm just not making this shit up. Oh, you don't have over 7,000 CC right now if you summon for Vegeta, by the way. You don't have 5,000 CC right now from just grinding the game. No, you don't. You don't even have enough. Like, do you have enough to do one rotation? Guys, I'm asking a serious question. I mean, we can move on, right? We don't have to just sit there and look at the supporter screen and stuff like that. Look at this. This is the incentive, man. On the banner. It's the supporters, man. It is. You're gonna want to pull more of these guys because the more of the supporters you have, the higher the level, the greater the boost. So I'm just gonna just be honest with you. Like I said, I'm just sitting here explaining to you the new design philosophy of the game. I'm not trying to bullshit or sugarcoat shit like every other YouTube is willing to do. I actually wish for this game's success. I do. I'm an avid lover of the game. I think the game, the way that you play the game's mechanics are really good. There's not really too many problems with the battle mechanics. I know the UI could be a bit fresh. It could be a bit, it could be a bit wonky sometimes, but overall this game is good, but not when it comes to actually acquiring units, not to actually having fun with the game, because they are just greedy, plain and simple. I mean, they'll have little incentives like, oh yeah, we'll give little CC here and there, but I mean, if you're looking at the raids, they're not giving us as much CC. I just don't. I don't care. There's nothing you can do to get me out of the this game is falling off agenda. It's an agenda at this point as well, but it's the truth. It's an agenda and the truth, because it's like, yeah, why would I play a game that's not even allowing me to have fun with the game? Why would I even bless the game or talk the game up when the game's not allowing me to have fun, right? I'm just gonna be very blunt and very honest. If you don't have Namek Goku, if you don't have Ultra Frieza, and you don't have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you're not making it past anything, buddy. I don't give a fuck how good you think you are. You're locked. And I'm telling the truth. And pay-to-play players, I don't have a problem with you. You're spending money on the game. So, that's not my problem. You can do whatever the hell you want with your money in your bag. I'm just not doing that. Until they make changes to where it's worth it. It's like, okay, well, actually, you know what? This is actually not that bad, right? Like, they're actually making improvements with the game. Now, if we're talking about the design philosophy that they, like the actual combo design philosophy, like, oh, we're trying to make units different and stuff like that, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna drop this video by itself. I'm gonna drop this video discussing how I'm unpleased with Legends so far. And then I'm going to make a video talking about Super Saiyan 3 Goku and how potentially he might be really good. I don't know. He might actually be good. He might literally be good. He might actually be worth the summon. I don't know. I have to actually read him. I have to read his kit. But this is the most unenthused I've been about a Legends Limited information in a long time. Literally, I was sitting there washing the dishes, passively listening to this. Because I understand that to enjoy the game, you have to be passive with it. You have to just sit there, play it a couple of times like a regular kid. Like the way you enjoy Legends is not put too much stocks and energy into this game. That's literally how you have fun with this game. You don't put stocks into this game. You don't actually get super excited for things. You sort of just accept what things are. If you get lucky, you get lucky. And if you get shafted, you get shafted. You move on. You don't play the game. You do your dailies. That's what you have to do with this game. Don't ever put your stocks into this game unless you're pay to play. Don't do it. Don't waste time, bro. I'm trying to give you a cheat code. Not people are gonna sugarcoat it. Like there's gonna be plenty of YouTubers who are like, no, don't worry, it's okay, don't go anywhere. No, no. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. I don't have a platform where I have to be. It's not like I'm a Legends super content creator either. I don't have to be passive and sort of act like this game's doing a good job because I'm a Legends lane, and I'm scared that if I talk negative about the game, then I'm gonna get less subscribers, or I'm gonna get less views, or I'm gonna get harsh feedback. I don't have to do that because I play Dokkan, right? And I'm just starting to hop into Squadra, which I think is a better game already. I've only played the beta. The game's only been out for not even 24 hours, and I'm already looking at Squadra like, oh yeah, what the fuck? Legends, you're on a very limited time, buddy. That's how I'm looking at Legends right now. You're on a very limited time, pal. If you don't start getting real good, you don't start catering real soon, it really will be the end. I promise. People are going to try and downplay it like, no, people are still going to play. People are actually starting to voice their opinions more and more about this game and how selfish it is and how they're not willing to just accept this shit. And that's what this game needs, honestly, for it to get back on track. People need to voice their opinions a bit more so they can actually hear and possibly make changes to a game that's fun, it's a good game with horrible incentive. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not a fun game. No, I not once throughout the entire channel's history have I ever once say this isn't a fun game. this is a cheap, greedy game. And it's not like there's no rebuttal to that. Like, what rebuttal can you actually give me for that response? And now they're dropping supporters now. Like I said, my new philosophy was, okay, maybe what I'll do is just summon for ultras, because you know the ultras have the best. Like, even if you get shafted for the ultras, let's say you do get the ultra, you actually can play the game, right? That's what I was thinking. And then they brought up the supporters, and I like 100% forgot about the supporters, and I was just sitting there on my ass like, wow, of course, they know that people are going to just want to summon for ultras, because ultras are the only units in the game that seems to have a lifespan more than 3 to 4 months. All the anniversary characters are outdated, and anniversary was just the other day. How are all the anniversary characters already outdated? Kaioken Goku, which is the best Legends Limited character from the anniversary, ain't good. He's not top 5. He might be. If you get Vegeta, you have Goku, and you have Namek Frieza, what's the point? Right? You're not queuing up into a game with Saiyan Saga beating the Ultra Trio. You're not doing that. Let's say you got Ultra Namek Goku. You're someone who got lucky with Ultra Namek Goku or Full Power Frieza. You got lucky with these Ultras. Cool. Congratulations. Right? You can have fun with the game. But think about all the players who have none of them. Remember what Ultra rates are. Very abysmal. And as a free-to-play player, you're not getting a lot of CC, but you're still incentivized to summon on Ultras. Why? Because they are just the most dominant characters in the game. And now they're doing this, and it's not. I'm being very blunt this video. That's why it seems as if I'm having aggression or I'm having emotion towards this. No, this is me just dropping my filter, dropping the mask, dropping the facade of things are gonna be okay. That's it. I genuinely don't give a fuck anymore. Like, I promise, like I said, I was washing the dishes, looking at this, not giving a fuck. I was just blankly smiling, like, yeah, this game's falling off. That was literally my soulless reaction, just smiling like, yeah, this game's gonna shoot itself in the foot. Yeah, because I'm literally like, I enjoy the game, and I'm just not even trying to invest any emotions into this shit. Like, man, wow, Legends, you're doing such a good job, man. Like, wow. I mean, I'm not gonna harp on the fact that this guy's not transforming. Like, I don't care. He is a purple unit, which is, you know, that's amazing. We need purple characters. I am hoping that I'm gonna read this guy's kit. We're gonna make this video, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku's gonna be like, he's got to be better than one of the Ultras for me to even care. Like, I'm not gonna lie. He has to be. This Legends Limited character has to be, if not on the same wavelength as I'm not summoning until I see Goresh make a video. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have to lie about it. I'm not summoning on this guy until I see Goresh saying like, oh yeah, he's good. Like, he's good enough to summon on. I'm gonna be pissed off if I'm gonna be pissed off if I look at this and, you know, the guy comes out and I'm looking at my favorite YouTuber, you know, go over the character and he's not good enough. And I'm just gonna sit there and say Wally. Like, that's literally what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna spend a single Chrono Crystal. I don't care about the supporters functions. I don't care about this or that. I'm gonna wait for his honest reactions, because one thing I can't say about him is he's not a liar. It's not like he's gonna lie about this character being better than what he is, right? So I'm gonna just sit here, wait for his honest reactions. I'm gonna wait for his 14-star review. I'm gonna save my Chrono Crystals. I'm gonna be a good little boy and wait for real confirmation of what this character looked like. What is he doing? Is he actually worth the summon? And I promise, when people are going to say, yeah, you might probably want to summon. Why? Not because of his Goku, but because of the supporters and how effective the supporter characters actually are. I'm afraid that's going to be the case. I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. I do love y'all. Like I said, I'm going to make this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, go over the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like I said, I don't see any 1%. I seen this, right? I seen like the stuff that they were talking about, the supporters and stuff like that. I said we did this, right? We went over this. I mean, they're giving us 100 CC every day we log in. I guess it's a start. I'm not. I'm not as enthused with this game as what I was when I first initially started playing. I guess I just logged into an era where they actually were being very generous. I didn't understand that, right? I'm not like a player who's been playing for years, understanding that once you don't have the CC or you don't have the I didn't understand, right? I was, Beast Gohan dropped. I downloaded the game. There was a ton of CC to farm. They still had the boost system. So even if you did do the story mode, you did do this, you did do that, you had so many ways to still get free CC, which they took away. The soul boosting mechanic, like you could just soul boost, get more CC. You could do little niche things to get more CC. And now it's like, as we progress through the game, and it's like, okay, yeah, they gave us a lot of CC for the anniversary. They gave us a lot of CC this year. They're giving us more CC this year than they ever have, but most of the game fucking sucks. So it doesn't matter. Most of the game sucks, chat. So it doesn't matter how generous it's fake generosity. Most of the game isn't playable. It's the truth. That is the truth of the matter. It doesn't matter if this year they've given us a lot more CC. It doesn't matter, because the units you summon on, if it isn't the best ultras, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. That's my issue. So that's why when I first hopped into the video, if you remember me saying, maybe it's just smart for me to just wait and summon for only ultras. But now they're coming out with supporters to incentivize you. No. You can't avoid us. You can't avoid Legends Limited. You can't avoid it. That's how it feels. You cannot avoid me. You have to summon on me. This is how this feels. This feels like a grab, a yanker. Come back. Yeah, we're not gonna allow you to just save your Chrono Crystals. Remember, there's a CC cap. Let's not forget about that. We're not going to allow you to just build up your CC and you know what? Give it your best shot when an Ultra comes. We're not allowing you to do that. No. Come back. No, you thought you were going to outsmart us? No, you can't. That's how this feels. So I'm going to leave the video there, and until they improve Legends is not going to get much from me. I'm just going to keep being honest and dropping my man. I'm going to continue to do this until I see a change. I'm not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Because I feel like the people need to hear this. This is what people need to hear. People don't need to go to their favorite YouTuber and hear some watered down bullshit, because they're not going to do it like this. They're not going to tell you straight up, just like this, face to face. This is literally paying their rent. This isn't paying my rent. That's the difference. So they're going to sugarcoat it no matter how much they don't. They're going to do it. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know your thoughts on the supporter system. Let me know your thoughts on, how they've been moving with the game so far. You could counter me in the comments. You could say, oh, but you could do it. I wouldn't. It's okay. You could definitely do it. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch this and be like, God damn, this guy, he is so on the money. A good majority of players are gonna be like, God damn, he's just spitting so hard right now. But yeah, I'll catch you next time.